Sacred Siren Circle, a sacred space for soul-led women ready to reclaim their voice, remember their power, and rise in sisterhood. I am your host, Marni Beninger, mama, soulpreneur, rebirth alchemist, Ayurvedic guide, and sacred space holder for women who are done living in silence. Each week, we gather in this circle to share stories, tools, and transmissions that awaken your feminine fire and help you live, lead, and love in alignment. So take a breath, drop in, and let your sacred siren rise. Welcome to the very first episode of the Sacred Siren Circle. I am so honored and blessed to have you here joining me on this beautiful journey. This is a podcast, but it's more than that. It is a circle. What does that mean? It means we're opening this space. I lit a beautiful candle to open up that energetics of coming together in a way that is uplifting, is supportive, is finding these women that just cheer you on and are your cheerleaders. So that is what this is. So this Sacred Siren podcast, this Sacred Siren Circle, is for those women who have been silenced, who have been in the martyr role, who have been overgiving, who have been unheard, unseen, who just have felt like enough, who want to be seen, who have this deep desire to be heard, to find their voice, to realize there's more in the world for them. And there's so much more. And they want to awaken that like feminine siren energy in them. And they want to find the ways to do that. That is what this beautiful podcast, this beautiful circle is for. I will be releasing episodes weekly, and I will be bringing in guests, beautiful feminine embodiment coaches and guides and women with sacred healing tools. And then I will be bringing in women with their stories to tell, with how they came out of silence, with maybe how they are currently trying to come out of silence. It is a platform for women to have a voice, to uplift other women, to share with other women, and to really find that deep connection with other women. So you will see some episodes where it is just me, like today. So those are the solo ones. There will be guests coming on. There will be well-known guests. There will be people you may have never heard of and don't have anything to sell you. And then there will be those that like you may deeply connect with and want to work with. And we will always have that information for you. And there will be the sacred tools. So there will be the transformations. There will be how they did it. It'll be all of that. And then there'll be some times that are just teachings, whether it is me just sharing some teachings or whether it is a guest that I bring on that is going to share some of their teachings. There will be that. It'll all be interlaced together. My goal is to keep things under 20 minutes from the 15 to 20 minute mark so that it is bite-sized, that you can do it while you are doing the dishes, that you can listen while you are dropping your kids off at soccer. I get it. I am a mama. I guess I should introduce myself too. I have that in the opening intro, but I am a mama of 3 beautiful boys. I live in Nelson, BC, Canada, and I have been on this journey for a long time, but deeply for the last 5 years. And I am an Ayurvedic guide. I am a wild feminine alchemy coach. I call myself the rebirth alchemist because it's really rebirthing you into this world with your voice to be seen, to be heard, to thrive, to be successful. That is what I am here to do. I am here to take you from the silent she to the sacred siren. That is my mission in life, is to help women no longer be silenced, to help women share their stories, to help women come through it all, to not be stuck in situations they don't want to be stuck in any longer, to really feel into this. And I really am just looking forward to like hearing all these stories from all these women bringing these women together and getting to share it with you. That's the best part, is get to share it with you. So make sure you subscribe to this. Make sure you are, coming. Light a candle, bring a candle, come and sink into sacred space and ground in and listen to other women just like you that have a story to tell. And if you have a story to tell, shoot me a message. I would love to have you on here. And this is just an open space. If there's anyone you ever want to hear something you are going through and you want either myself or another mentor to talk through it, I want to be that resource for you. So I think that is covering most. The episodes will most likely drop most Mondays, so be sure to check in on that. I think that covers everything I wanted to cover in just this very quick first intro one. And oh, I know, the other piece that I wanted to share is why now? So I have thought about doing a podcast. I have had my mic and headphones and all the pieces to do a podcast for over 5 years. I was afraid. What would people think? Who am I to have a story to tell? What could I possibly bring to this world that hasn't already been said or done? What is my magic? And I have been doing the deep work, especially in the last year. And I have been walking my talk, talking my walk, however that phrase goes, of living truly in authenticity, of really being in my power, connected deeply to my womb and letting her lead me, letting me experience the flow from her. And that is why it is now, because I am done being silenced. I am done being unseen. And it is time for me to be heard. It is time for me to be seen. And it is time for you. It is time for you to be heard. It is time for your deepest desires to come true. It is time for you to be living the life you wanted to be living when you were a kid, to be living that wild, infamous dream that you had, that it's too big of a dream is what you were told. That is the dream I want you living. That is where I want to take you, is that you find a way to be so fully present in yourself that you are just magnetic. And you know what? On that note, I'm actually going to, for this first one, and maybe for everyone, but definitely for this first one, I am going to pull a card. I invited all of our ancestors that are loving and benevolent and healed to come in and help guide me. I invited my guides, all of these, the goddesses that surround me, to come in as well. And I invited the energy of Oshun. And I am going to draw a card for us as a collective from the faces of Oshun. It makes sense. Let's draw a card from this beautiful deck from Goddess Abiola Abrams that is going to guide this adventure and journey that we're on together. And there's a couple cards that flipped out at us. So I am a certified Oracle and Soul Tarot card reader as well. And so I do that in all of my programs and all my things. So most likely it's going to come out through here too. And I will tell you more about my story in another episode. But for today, beautiful cards came out. So there is Oshun of unwavering love. So unconditional love, compassion, and selflessness. So this is the guiding card of the Sacred Siren Circle. So I love that she came through, that she's unconditional love, compassion, selflessness. This is what we need. This sums up entirely what this podcast is about, is taking us on this journey of self-love, of refinding ourselves, refining our voices. And so she's here, and she's all the cycles of the moon, and we talk about the rhythms of nature because that's very Ayurvedic and very womb, is like talking about those cycles of that we live in. And So I'm super excited that she is also guiding our path here. And I freaking adore. I haven't even gotten this card yet, but it is the Oshun the Seductress. Look at that beautiful card. If you are listening somewhere that you can't see this, you can look up Oshun the Seductress. She is sensuality, attraction, feminine power. The cards do not lie. Look at this. This is what we are doing. We are coming back into our feminine power, into our soft power, our compassion, our sensuality. We are getting turned on by life every single day. We are no longer playing small. We are no longer hiding. We are the seductress. We are the creatrix. We are the seductress. And we are here to play all out. And the last one, is Oshun of Secrets. I know 3 came out. Power of 3. There is so much power in 3. And it is Oshun of Secrets, mystery, hidden knowledge, and wisdom. And just look at her. We are bringing it all to light. We are bringing out the secrets. We are bringing out the stories. We are bringing out the ancient knowing. We are bringing out the ancient teachings. We are bringing out the new teachings. We are leaving behind the patriarchy. We are leaving behind the matrix. And we are coming into our full seductress power, where we control what we want. So I am going to leave us there with those 3 beautiful, stunning cards that I couldn't have picked better if I tried, that are leading the way for our journey together. And I'm so excited. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you want to see. And I cannot wait for this journey with you. I am leaving you in sisterhood with lots of love and light. And until I see you again, I love you.